about being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in the home of the Auburn Tigers. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Kentucky Wildcats will have some work to do after that short return. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him.
Got a lot of running room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Handoff from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw it straight. Sends it downfield. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
Going up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Here comes the offense on first down. On the ground, it's Terrell. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
Pulls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing right. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to...
Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. Smashes through the tackle. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn.
nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air. It's Drake. Using his feet to buy time. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, Tiger. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. The expressway is wide open. The 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They want to run it left here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to throw. It's Parker. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. And the extra point is good. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. Third and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Oh, what a move! And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, ball's out. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bound to pop out occasionally.
He'll take a deep shot here. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Dropping back, it's Drake. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this third and long. Looking for a man, it's Drake. Oh man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. There's no getting around the fact that they have really scuffled in the first half of SEC play, but now the task is to try to turn it around.
Well, and a lot of times it requires shifting your goals, and this is not how you want it to start, but how can we win this week and take advantage of every opportunity we get, Jesse? So it hasn't been ideal, but there's still some talent, and you can still salvage some wins on the schedule.
Yeah, it's all about finishing the season strong, right? I think this team believes that in this last week, they were able to sort of reset their focus on doing exactly that. They believe they have the horses in the locker room to win games like this. This could be the momentum shift they need.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So he got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Dropping back, it's straight. He's right on target. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They keep attacking through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Kentucky! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Fires left. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. To the air, it's Parker. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He rifles one deep to the left. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Now on second down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He fires to the left side. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Drake. Time to take a shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before half. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty will be declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Tulane. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, there's the ball. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Yeah, these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing them down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
To the air, it's Drake. Fires to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Unloads it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. So it's 1st down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out on.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rifles it down the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Quickly to the tight end. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. And you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Wildcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Sexton. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Kentucky 62.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tiger.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will forget the kick. He wants to throw it. He'll take another shot here. And it's caught off the fake. 1st down. Timing is everything, and the timing of that fake punt call was perfect, and it winds up being a touchdown. Channeling their inner Mad Hatter, pulling out the fake punt. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. first down for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Ball's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball. On first down, here comes this offense. He's going for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Scanning the field, it's Sexton. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll run play action. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. We assume he's going to punt it this time. He did complete a pass earlier. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He tries to take the top off. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's going for a big play downfield. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. Oh, the ball's on the ground. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now on first down from the 43. The give to the back.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak.
Nice play call. Yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play their hair off.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the route is on. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability